Hiya, me again. So I've had my results from the blood test. I've also weighed myself, so I've got an update weight and how I'm doing there. And I also have some new supplements that I'm taking recommended by the doctor. And I've got another update for you, which I'm going to tell you about as the video goes on. So my blood test results. It turns out that it is not celiac disease, it's not diabetes as far as I know. However, what I am is vitamin D deficient, and I have abnormal kidney function and lower function of the kidneys. So the doctor has requested that I do a second blood test, which I have booked for next week. That was the earliest appointment I could get. So the vitamin D deficiency definitely explains why I've been more tired, more sluggish, feeling like death. That could likely be to do with that, I'm sure. And the kidney function, I don't know at this point what that means or what it's triggered by, what it's caused by, how severe it is, I'm not sure. So I will be able to update you guys with that soon. So supplements then that I'm taking, this is what my doctor has recommended that I take. So I'm just going to show you and you can see. Now you may already be taking things like this. I've been on these for 3 days now. I'm just going to show you them. So what I've got, this one is, it's like 50 billion biocultures. So it's good for your gut bacteria. I had quite a few antibiotics for various infections last year. So he recommended that I have these. So I take 2 of these a day. This one is vitamin C. So vitamin C helps with absorption of iron. So because I am very tired, he advised this. Although I'm not iron deficient, the vitamin C just helps with the absorption of the iron. Vitamin D, because I am deficient in the vitamin D. So these will hopefully start to help with that. And he said, which I did not know, that if you do not take vitamin K2 with vitamin D, it doesn't know where to put the vitamin D in your body. So what that means is it could literally put it anywhere and not necessarily where it needs to go. So that could mean that if you are taking vitamin D, but you're not taking vitamin K2 with it, it might not be going to where you need it to. It may not be as effective as you would like it to be. So this is news to me. So I've bought all of these. Let me just adjust you. I am now going to be taking those and I will report back how I feel. I will link them in the description for you as soon as I get around to it so you can see the ones that I've got. These are the ones they recommended, so that's what I've gone for. So I did my weigh-in. It was delayed, so I was planning to do weigh-ins every 7 days. So every week I was going to weigh myself. It's a little bit obsessive. But not only that, I wasn't able to weigh myself 7 days later because this is me leading on to the problem that I've had. I've had chronic pain in my stomach where for about 4 days I wasn't able to walk around. I couldn't sit down, I couldn't stand up. Laying down with ice packs on my belly is literally the only thing that would help, and it would come in waves. I still have it at the moment. It's much less intense at the moment. And I spoke with the doctor this morning and they've recommended that I go to A&E to get checked out. Now, obviously, as you can tell, I am okay in the sense that I'm not in some kind of emergency situation, I don't think. They have concerns it could be kidney stones, appendicitis, something like that. He did mention ectopic pregnancy, but I think that one's unlikely. So I am going to take myself up there after work today. I feel like I can work today. The last couple of days, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I wouldn't have been able to work. Moving was a push, so I'm better in the sense that it's moved, but it's likely to come back again because this is what keeps happening. It's like peaks and troughs of how painful it is. So the longest one that I had lasting was about 16 hours. So it started at 6 in the evening and just went on all the way overnight and then beyond into the morning. So A&E it is. I will take my tuchus up there later on today and I will see what tests they're going to do and see what that could be. So drum roll please. So in 2 weeks of me doing eating no ultra processed foods, I've been very rigid. I've been very good at making sure that I'm eating as much whole food as I possibly can and that I'm eating loads of different colours of the rainbow and I'm trying to include lots of different fruit and veg in my diet. I've also been including lots of protein as well. So I have lost, I was 14.55. I am now 14 stone 0.21. So that is a loss. I'm pleased with the loss. I believe the average of losing weight is £1 to £2 a week. So we're nearing on 2 weeks it's been, and there's been about £3.2 loss, something like that. So that's really, really good. I do, other than the last 4 days, because of what's been going on inside, which again, I don't know what that is. Other than that, I have been feeling better in myself. I've had a lot more energy. I felt a lot more comfortable. So my body has been feeling good. And I feel like I'm better, like definitely in a much better place than I was 2 weeks ago. So I am going to continue with it. I'm going to weigh myself every 2 weeks and I will share those with you. I will of course share with you anything that I find helpful and anything that is hindering, you know, anything I don't love. And I will also share with you any results that I get and what comes of this A&E trip. So I will love you and leave you for now. And I hope your journey is going well as well. So let me know in the comments how you're doing. Let me know how often you are tracking, like how are you tracking, what are you tracking, and how frequently. And I will catch you later. Thanks, bye.